Well, good afternoon, guys. How you guys doing? Welcome today, guys. Hope you guys having a good day. Hello, Joey. Hello, everybody that's tuned in. Sorry, I got my mouth full of chips. Children. Um, I'm guilty of this too, and have been guilty, and I take admissions for my faults. Children are precious, no matter from one to whether they're 100. A lifeline is like 70 or 80, but some of them live older. The children are precious, and children are the most beautifulest thing that God can give a human. And children should be left off YouTube, period. Bring in people's mouths. Children has, if you don't like somebody, trying to word it right, I don't want to sound ridiculous, but if I was watching a creator and they took actions for their responsibility. But this other creator still wants to ag it on and call them bitches and call people's kids stupid, and they ain't taking responsibility for their actions. Oh, Coco. Somebody's kids in households is none of nobody else's business, period. And I'm talking to you, Team Rose. What Nicolina or anybody else does in their, people's going to get mad. And and these people has took responsibility for what they've done. So that's that. But what that just like my house, my kids, if I have them on here singing and that right there is blocked, people may not agree with me. Only way it is anybody's business if the person is a predator or a predatorial and it shows. If you marry or a predator like Ernie, and people's gonna get mad for what I say here in a minute, I guess. But now there's a difference between having fun and being predatorial and thinking it's okay to attack somebody's kids. You don't call them a bitch. You don't call them stupid, Team Rose. And there's people in her fucking chat right now upholding her because she is a predator protector. Team Rose is a predator protector because she protects Ernie and Jimbo. The things they do is not okay. And I've been watching people, like I said, is going to get mad. They can do whatever. But I've been watching, and they say, we ain't going to be part of that drama. We ain't going to be this. But they're right there in the fucking middle of it. Middle of it. Jimbo, looking for ways to get out of way. um, looking for ways to get out of something, just like Ernie, on somebody's life. Kids, like I said, it's precious. What Nicolina has her kid on there singing, that's none of nobody's fucking business. Because Nicolina, I'm going to just say that my kids, I'm going to use my kids. My kids are spoiled. They're going to have a smart mouth. And at first, I actually said something about what's been going around, but I'm not going to, it's to do with her husband. I did say something and I was wrong for that. You want to know why? Because I know myself of how spoiled kids can be, how mouthy kids can be. They want what they want when they want it. My kid, I'm talking about my kids. They want what they want whenever they want it, and they're mouthy. Mine got mouthy because I found out that she had, unfortunately, had a TikTok. She don't belong on TikTok. But as long as the parents like having them to sing, and there's no predatorial visions as from what I've seen in that household, except for and what's been online. Of course, I don't know them personally, but come on, she's not no predator. He's not no predator. He's just dealing with an underage rule or spoiled kid sometimes, just like I do. Everybody deals with it. So nobody has a right to call her a B, call her a stupid, like Team Rose did. People can say whatever they want to. Or whether it be a human, adult like Jimbo, doing a fucking live yesterday, and there goes my cuss words out the window. Southern girls, uh, how did he word it? Team Rose was in the wrong, and and a lot of people's calling her out on it. She scheduled a live. It's called. Let's see what it's called first, and I'll get back to. So I'm sorry, Nicolina, come up on panel. Let's talk. She's setting lives and not even taking up for her fucking responsibility. But anyway, it was very fucking disgusting. And like I said, the other creator has took responsibility and said what they said that they shouldn't have did this or that. Well, it it still don't give this bitch a right to call anybody names. And she took it to the limits of calling somebody the name, a kid. And then you got people like, she's a protector of Ernie and a protector of Jimbo. And people can get mad at me if they want to. Like yesterday, whenever he did a live, we ain't gonna be doing no drama. We ain't gonna be doing this. But though you gonna make a fucking live that says Southern Girls lawsuit, and then you're gonna go on there and come up with ways to get out of shit, manipulate it. Come on. If you're gonna run your mouth, take the heat. I mean, and Ernie, he's back on the t-shirt. We done sold out. All them is predators. Jimbo, and yes, he can get pissed if he wants to. Make a live about me if he wants to. Is a protector. Team Rose is a protector. And all his sheep, his protectors, they think it's okay. Which there's people calling them out on their shit and they don't like it. And I've said stuff I ought not to, when like with Nicolina's husband. I'll go ahead and say her name because I was in the wrong. Like I said, there's a difference between predatorial and a spoiled child. I'm speaking for my kids. My kids are spoiled. Just like they love their kids and they're spoiled. They're going to be mouthy. What's that any of Jimbo's business wanting to call her ex-husband or this and that? People can get mad at me if they want to and start emailing this, emailing that. I don't care. It's sick. I know I'm not going to. I'm not going to be mentioning no kids' names no more. I'm guilty of it. I admit it. I was right there and watched the video that everybody's been clipping and a chipping and running their suck about. I just saw what I saw right then. They didn't sit down there and listen. I tell my kids, I'm gonna admit it. I'll tell my kids I'm gonna smack them in the mouth if they don't shut up with their smart ass mouth. There you have it. Coco, it happened, but I don't know. They're blaming the kid too. But anyhow, my kids are spoiled and they get mouthy, and I tell them I'm gonna mash their mouth. One more word. Back in the day, if I talked the way some of my parent kids does, they'd had their teeth knocked out. Just saying, it's always been like that. And if I tell my kid, "Hey, I'm fixing to mash your mouth if you don't shut up," that's what I do. Not because I'm a predator, because I've bust their eyes. Because you say you're going to do this or that, don't mean, or snatch them up by the hair of the head or whatever, don't mean you're going to do it. People stupid. No, there's no reason whatsoever to harm a child. And to say have Don Wells to move in and teach her kid a thing or two, that took it way over the limit. People can have figure of speeches. I sat down there and thought about that video that I just brought up over the Cosmic Brownies. He didn't mean he was going to snatch her up by the hair of the head. He meant he's fixing to bust her eyes, in my opinion. And that, if I said something like that, that's the way it'd be, because they're spoiled. Kids are spoiled, and you got to deal with them. But I, in no way, shape, form, or fashion, think that would actually have happened. I'm just calling it out. No, kids are going to be kids no matter what. Kids are going to be mouthy. And you have the parents has a right to discipline their kids. I bust my kids' eyes whenever they're in the wrong. I ain't got a thing to do with parenting because a kid's spoiled. Kids can be mouthy whether they're spoiled or not. Spoiled, I mean, they can become spoiled on their own because they take things that they got for granted. Remington Ruger, fuck you. How about that? I don't give a fuck about nothing. know about them clowns either. I don't care. Go on. Look at that. You think I'm worried about you? Are you stupid? Are you ignorant? You better just go get back up and don't be dropped on your fucking head. Yeah, and I am a little aggravated and cussing. I said I wasn't going to do that, but it's hard whenever you're dealing with stupidity. Stupidity can't be fixed. Parents has a right to discipline their kids. Like I said, if my daughters was standing right here or my son, and they would I hit them in the pop them in the mouth? You damn right I would. You damn right I would. I'd mash them right in the mouth. Would backhand the shit out of them. After a few times. But what's that? That ain't abuse. That's fucking telling them to stop. Ask your granny and grandpa. People they can take and clip this all they want to. Oh, he's a predator. He said he would mash his kid's mouth. Well, use it. Hell, send it to CPS. Send it to who the fuck ever. You don't know why? Because I'll tell them the same fucking thing. I'll bust my kids' eyes. And I have told them. I'll tell them in school too. So she had no right saying that, especially after, and the thing that she said about Don Wells, she right afterwards talked about where he raped his sister, supposedly, allegedly raped his sister. How in the fuck does she know? Or whatever the case was. It was dealing with rape with one of, I think, his sister. Why would you say that? Why in the hell would you say that? That's predatorial behavior. Exactly, John. There's a difference between spanking and a beating. So, come on, motherfucker. Come on, anytime, okay? Okay. Anytime you're ready, you better be able to back up what you're saying. I ain't worried about no 500 bikers. I ain't worried about this. I know some bikers myself, but matter of fact, you don't know how I protect myself. So I'll just leave it at that. Exactly, Curly. Yeah, BDAC ain't no predator either. BDAC just stepped back and seen what kind of shit Ernie Shell and a con artist Ernie Shell is. I see BDAC in a lot of um, chat rooms. But let me tell you right now, BDAC don't care too much for what Ernie or Jimbo stands for because they are predatory. And Team Rose is predatory. Now, I've seen him in raps. I've seen him in Nicolinas. He just stepped back from that somewhat. That don't make him a predator like them three clowns says he is, which I'm sure they'll be making videos and clipping and this and that. BDAC is not no predator. And Remington Ruger, you can call yourself a Remington all you want to. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know. You may think you know me. Well, hell, you may really know me. But I don't care about your threats. I've been threatened all. I've had knives. I've been shot at. I've been whatever, dude. Go on. I just love it whenever that shit comes out. You want to play games. Let me tell you something. Tina and Xander are predators too. Tina, Xander, Ernie, Jimbo. When Jimbo's on adults too. He's a Team Rose. You think I care about them clowns? I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, whether you like it or not. Kids does not need to be called bitches. Kids does not need to be called stupid. And yes, I'll say it again. Whenever Jimbo has his kids on panel, now there's a difference. That's predatorial, the way he handles it. Look at the video he recorded of that girl standing there and claiming his daughter, claiming the way she was dressed. And then to come out and claim all the stuff that they've been doing. Now that's predatorial. Oh, shake her hair again. You don't do that. There's a difference between getting on Facebook or YouTube and letting your daughter sing and Little Nicky, yes, they do. I've seen it with my own eyes. They have them kids has no. Now that's protecting kids. Is whenever worried about a kid's well-being. Whenever you expose them to, like, I'll play the video in just a second of a video. Sleeping on in a garage, wood heat, and it ain't just no small garage; it's huge. No privacy whatsoever. Now that's predators. Somebody discipline your kid because of what they're doing, because they're being spoiled or whatever. There's a difference between that. And people be clipping the videos and making it like ever how they want to, whenever you need to sit down and fucking think. You gonna let your kid talk to you any which way? I'm not. I'm gonna bust their ice if it comes down to it, if they don't stop. So Yins can who you trolls on that side can clip it ever how you want to. Yeah, I said I'd mash my kid's mouth if they didn't shut up. Yes, I say I'd bust their ice. And if I'm in Walmart and they acted up, I'd bust their ice right there, no matter where I'm at. I'd take them little ass in the bathroom and wire them out. It took me a little bit to, I shouldn't even said nothing about the video. That's the whole point too. I'm involved in a lot of things too. Once I started thinking about it, I said, wait a minute, my kids do that too. My kids do that too. Hello, everybody tuning in. That's exactly, little Nikki. She ain't afraid. She's even admitted it. She ain't afraid of him. So Team Rose needs to shut the fuck up. Ernie needs to shut the fuck up. Jimbo needs to shut the fuck up about it whenever they're talking about it. And I needed to shut up. But I got to thinking about it, like I said. Oh, I've spanked my kids too. And I have popped them in the mouth a little bit whenever they wouldn't shut up. I mean, come on. People can say, oh, he does this or that. Exactly. No, now it's not 100. There's a difference. You can be angry and spank your child, just don't beat them. Because if you wasn't angry, why would you spank them? You're angry at the child because they're being unruly or being mouthy, or you've told them to do something and they keep on and on and on, and you get angry with them and you bust their ice. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If I get angry and I've told them 2 or 3 times, they're just come over being a smart mouth, I'm fixing to pop you in the mouth. I'm going to pop them in the mouth. But as far as the yanking of the hair in the head, that ain't, no, that ain't what he meant at all. I don't believe it for one fucking second now. Because the more I thought, the more my kids is the same way. And Team Rose, you got people over in her chat thinks it's okay for her to call a kid a bitch and all kinds of stuff. Then you got them going live, making fucking YouTube videos, claiming how they can get out of stuff and manipulate the system. Now, what the problem is whenever you let your kids on the internet or YouTube dress like hookers or whatever the case may be. That's where the problem is. Little Nikki, you're right. There's too many people like that video Ernie did in Jimbo's living room. There's too many people knows what goes on. Especially vulnerable people. And that goes back to vulnerable women and vulnerable kids. Why? I can't get over how she said Don Wells should move in and teach that kid a thing or two and then start talking about what Don done to his sister. Oh, hey, really? And she's been going live 2 or 3 times and ain't went live, period. And that's what I was going to talk about tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and do it tonight now. The predators, they're all fucking all predators. I'm trying to start cussing, guys. It's hard for me because I'm so hard headed. It all leads, if you think about it and follow the tracks of people, it's all vulnerable people. Exactly, Montana. And that's what I'm talking about. And in that video that he did and then did it, they picked vulnerable people to get to come, to try to hurt. Yeah, but she is, but that's no excuse for doing that. She is. I agree, little Nikki. I agree. And there's a few more, even Joan. They've come after her. They've come after Trainwreck. They've come after so many people because they're predatorial, searching out the vulnerable people. With Ernie, it's vulnerable women and vulnerable people I don't want to say, that lives their life differently, like the video I'm going to play here in a minute. And that kid had been thrown out. It's vulnerable. Team Rose is a protector. She look what she did with Mama T protects Ernie too. Jimbo, vulnerable women and vulnerable people that calls him out for what he does. Exactly, Mom Montana. That's why I ain't posted about somebody was talking there, made that threat a while ago. Let's see where it's at. Somebody may have already erased it or blocked them one. Oh, here it is. Right here. That's predatorial. Tina and Xander. That's why Montana I ain't put the messages between me, Tina, and Xander back up there yet. I'm not going to because or the kids. I have all of it right here on this apparatus. Who's an enabler? Who's not a protector, John? Who's not a protector, John? Back to you, Montana. I've got right here where Ernie, he touched another man's wife, which I posted the video of where he thanked me for calling it out, but I never brought the kids into it because somebody brought it to my attention that would be opened up for the kids to be bullied. Oh, I've got it. I just ain't posted it. That's predatorial. Their mom and stepdad or dad is predatorial because they couldn't protect their kids. Jimbo should have stopped Ernie from trying to be vulnerable, letting that little kid be vulnerable. He's 18, but he has problems. Vulnerable because, and he shouldn't definitely have his kids on YouTube dressed like that and telling them to swag their hair again. And he did this on live. He told his daughter to slang her hair again. You don't say shit like that to your daughters. You don't do it. That's predators. I'll be right back, guys. Let me have this hang on just a second. You're exactly right, Hope. Right here is a prime example of another somebody not minding their own business and no fucking proof.
Hopefully she'll know better. She seems like a pretty smart child. Let me see your face, sister. Okay.
This is a predator.
Hey.
Hey.
How is everyone?
All right. How are you?
I'm good.
What you talking about, Willis?
So I contacted
Talk about.
Miss Maggie's father.
She has no fucking business doing this, just like Jimbo don't.
Hold on, I gotta send a text real quick before I talk. Can't do much about.
Hello, MC. Yes, it did. He ended it about 15 minutes ago.
Okay. So let me get to the messages.
And welcome, MC.
I guess. Oh, Ryan Powers. Child support went up because she's now not working, and whatever.
She's just as bad as the rest of them.
At all.
You don't do that shit. It's none of her fucking business or priorities to contact anybody.
It wasn't the YouTubers. She's telling the courts that YouTubers got her fired. So I let him know it wasn't YouTubers that got her fired. It was her own actions. And I explained a lot.
Now then, you heard where she contacted the fathers of the kid. That's none of her fucking business to. None of her fucking business to do that. She's as guilty as the rest of them. That's predatorial. Now then, back to the video I'm going to play. Hang on. The video I'm fixing to play, it just shows them, and this kid is vulnerable, and that's what they do. They seek out these vulnerable people. Griff, Jimbo, Ernie, Mama T, Lips. All these people, it's predatorial. There's no way around it. And I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. I did apologize for the kids. And I do, because I shouldn't bring. But whenever you have them on doing what they're doing on, whenever you're doing predatorial things, there should be people calling their ass out. So I don't feel guilty about that on that end. I sure don't. Because no kids need to be on YouTube dressed like a hooker. No kids needs to be shown on YouTube whenever you're telling them to their history of their or whatever they like in life should not be out on YouTube. That's none of nobody's fucking business. And you should know it's not their fault that what is it? It does. You're exactly right. There's a difference. Exactly, Hope and Joan. there's a difference whenever you're being a predatorial and just having fun on Facebook or YouTube. There's a difference. You don't have your kids. You don't bring out your life of how your kids want to live, whatever the case may be, or have pictures of them on YouTube dressed like this. And you'll say dressed like out of my daughters wouldn't dress like this. They wouldn't dress like that. They wouldn't be now singing. If I bring one of my daughters up singing like this or that, there's a difference, and they need to be called out. Who's the hero? They ain't going to change because people they've been in it too long. They're vulnerable. They find vulnerable, innocent people. Look at the people that done been got over T-shirts. They're vulnerable. They're blinded. And yes, this does belong to somebody else, but it's just, no, he is not a bounty hunter. He is not a bounty hunter. None whatsoever. He is not a bounty hunter. They do not work with Homeland Security.
Go look. Young, message on Traders Amongst. I sent him a message and I said, don't fuck with me, Ernie. I know a lot of things about your sexuality. Jimbo sent me many messages. So that video that he posted, okay, that video, Jimbo was very scared because that young homosexual boy came to stay with them.
Wait, slow down.
With his daughter.
Hold on. What homosexual boy?
In the video. Did you see the video he posted?
I did not.
Oh, go check out his community page, the video, or I don't know where he put it. Oh, on his shorts.
So, like his actual shorts? Or,
yes. No, his video list, it's on there.
All right, hold on. Give me
Okay.
We're
Go
done.
look. You can post it. You know how to do that. I never.
That's exactly right. How would she have gotten it? Jimbo sent it to her. Watch what the kid tells him.
When's the last time you took a shower? I know you're not that tan. We just got out of a minute, bro. You don't know shit.
I about split broke my damn neck.
Who's shaming you? Here. Slide in. Hey, what's that? Slide into first base. Because you ain't getting it with me.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That kid already thought that Ernie was wanting to, had something on his mind because he said, you slid into first base, but you're not going to go into my first base. You see, did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? That kid already had something on his mind. What did Ernie do for that kid to say that you've slid into first base, but you're not going into my first base? And he wasn't talking about playing either, if you sit and think about it. That's because the kid's vulnerable, and Ernie thought, why would the kid just come up and say something like that if something wasn't wrong? Something went on, I think. In my opinion, you wouldn't just come out and say that if you wasn't already, the kid wasn't already worried about something. Gypsy, he does not work for no law enforcement. I know for a fact. He makes him, and I've got it somewhere here. He asked Jimbo to help him make false documents. He's done it several times. And he does not work with Homeland Security, FBI, TBI, no law enforcement. That's why that's exactly, John. Did you hear what the kid said? The kid said you slid into first base, but you ain't gonna get my first base. Basically, I paraphrased it, but that's vulnerability. That's all these people wants to do. Is find vulnerable people that they can attack and use. Look at all the shirts that he's done said he had made. You ain't gonna prove it. I want to see the fucking proof that he has sold out of them shirts. You're talking about receipts. How many show he's talking about always having receipts? Show people receipts of where he sold out of them shirts already. He's done admitted he's took up money for them, obviously. Show that you have sold every one of them shirts. Let's see here. Hang on just a second. I'm counting. Three. Dixie, Miranda, Kayla. I have 8. I've sent one through college. Bought all of her books, computer, which I have kids. Most I'm not. They're mine. I'm just going to say that because the dad, he's another fucking predator. I'll just leave it at that. And all these people find these vulnerable people. And he's done it since day one, Operation Rock on YouTube. I mean, that it started whenever he come to you. Look how many people, like I said the other day, that he's done got money out of. And I seen where I can't remember what subscriber, a faithful subscriber, where he blocked them because they asked him where the medallions and his money was. So there you go. It ain't going to stop. He's on there today talking about shirts. He sold out. Prove it. Prove it. Yeah, my oldest is 21. I'm reading chat, guys. And I've got lurkers. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. And all the lurkers, if you want to, let me stop. Here's my, I did have it screened, but here you go. Why would I give you the link? Who are you? Who are you, Crybaby Cam? Never seen you in here. How do I know you? Exactly, Joan, and that's predatorial. And somebody's wanting the link. I don't know who you are, so why would you come in here? I've never seen that name in here before my whole time I've been on YouTube. And trust me, I know who's been in here and who ain't. They just seek out who they can destroy. Look at Lisa. He used her. And look, she went plumb down to, and you look at, unfortunately, the Predator Tina. She says he didn't, but I know better. And all their actions proves how they are. Like I said, I'm not innocent of some of the stuff, but I'm not a fucking predator. And I appreciate, and if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Just like I wouldn't get on here and tell people I'm going to have shirts and start sending me all your money. I'd get the shirt and I'd go try to cussing again. It depends on not out of anger where you could hurt them, Joan. I don't believe in that, but you're going to be aggravated whenever you spank your child. Like if not enough to hurt them, but there's a difference. I'm not going to get on here and tell you I'm going to take the money and addresses. Give me your address right away. Why would you do that? Or I'm going to print medallions up, but first send me your money. First of all, I'm not going to have no medallions because I would like to do something for people, but I'm not going to take their money up. And if, like, I've got the machines to print shirts sitting right here. There's 1, 2, and I got 2 of them. But you don't see me or anybody else, as far as that goes, that's going on there and saying, well, I'm gonna print shirts up and just give me your money first. That ain't how it works. That's predatorial. Exactly. You're right, Joy. Like I said, I've got the machines, and I've said I'm going to make some, and I will. But I'm not going to take everybody's money and say I'm going to do it whenever I'm not. Just like that video Jimbo did over Southern Girl. You can go watch it on his thing, and all he talked about was calling her out and trying to figure out how to manipulate his way out of something. If he was to get caught up, who knows if it's going to be a sue, or who knows if it's going to be what, this or that. But the mindset in the video is he thinks he can get out of everything, just like Ernie. Looking for ways to get out of something and not take responsibility or credibility for his actions. To say he has run his mouth, and something gets said or whatever, and he's going to be on there. Going to be on there looking for ways out of it. Go watch the video. See for yourself. It's called Southern Girls. I'll tell you the name of it. Go see for yourself. Just listen to it. Whether she's going to do anything or do something or not, I do not know. Southern Girls lawsuit. Just go watch it. If you don't dirty delete or private or chip it out, go watch it for yourself. Like I said, who knows if something's really going to happen or not? Say nothing really happens. Say nobody gets sued. Just go listen to the way his mindset is of trying to figure a way out of things. Say there's something was wrong. Say he did do something wrong. He's going to be figuring out ways to get out of it, just like Ernie Shell. That's predatorial. Thinking that they don't have to answer for the responsibilities or explain their actions against people. They think that they're above the law, basically. And that's not how it's supposed to work. Nobody's got anything, Harper. You're right. They probably won't. I'll give it another few weeks and he'll be changing his Facebook or YouTube. And calling people's ex-husbands. That's none of his business. It's none of Lip's business. They can't even protect their own household. How in the flip are they going to protect somebody else's? They just need to worry about themselves. I'll kill somebody over my kids. I'm not even playing. Like that idiot come in here a while ago, threatening them with bikers and this and that. Who cares? You better leave Tina and Sandra alone. Well, tell them to quit being predators. Tell them to quit being predatory and seeking out who is vulnerable to destroy their lives. And that's what they do. It's a proven fact. It's all, and it is men, you're right. And the females are some of the females are following. And it's sickening. And for anybody to follow somebody like that and uphold them like Moses, it's okay to watch and follow, but don't uphold what they're doing whenever they're wrong. That makes you a predatory. And there's no excuse of calling somebody's kids what was said yesterday, and I'll say leave it at that. It's just ridiculous that people that they think that they can just do whatever they want to. Yeah, look at Thelma. Look at Tina. Look at Mama T. They all uphold this crap. For one of them was 15. And I don't know what the other excuse is. The rest of them's excuse. But I'll tell you what, there's no excuse for what they do. I think I'm starting to figure out why I was never given a wrench too. People's going to start figuring it out, Gypsy. They already have. Look how I was watching his live sitting there eating this morning. Look at how little he's becoming. You don't become that little without something being wrong. They can holler that it's PTSD, whatever the case may be. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Schizophrenia, yeah. But PTSD, he would have used it a long time ago. Just saying. Because he's money hungry and finds vulnerable people. And the only reason, and I've got it somewhere too, unless it was in some of the other videos I'm not going to post, where he was making fun of people for having PTSD. I have it in the videos somewhere. But I'm sure somebody can find it if they can. And he found this woman vulnerable and used her kid to suck in money while he knowed good and dang well he wasn't going to follow through with what he said. And then they wonder why people are attacking. People's going into defense mode against them. I'm speaking on Ernie on that one. He was live. The woman, he was taking up money, saying he was going to help people. And she asked him a question. And he started making fun of her because she had PTSD. Another instance. The woman said she was going to have, I guess she had anxiety attacks. And he told him to just go have an anxiety attack, basically. You don't do that to people. He is making fun of them. That's just some other few things he's done. I posted where he thinks it's okay. Him, Tina, and Xander tried to intimidate a police officer. That's one of the videos I posted. He got on Doug's channel and hollered he had no dealings with the Psychic Raven. I debunked that. The videos that I posted, of the SOCA Act. He had nothing to do with. Tiffany Marlar and I'd have to look. It's on my post. He did 2 videos. One was 12 minutes long, him and Chris Severe. Him and Chris Severe was on one that was manipulated, and the other one was 6 minutes long. They took and clipped it and chipped it and made it to fit their narrative. They had nothing to do with it. They had nothing to do with it. I posted both the videos. I've got more I could post on it if that ain't enough. The woman was out of Missouri that had something to do with that. Ernie Shell did not have nothing to do with that. Him nor Chris Severe. They made it to fit their narrative. And Sandra and Tina helped them manipulate the videos. But I've got more on it. They had nothing to do with that. They took somebody, and that's the way he does. He likes trying to take everybody else's work whenever he had nothing to do with it. You guys having a good day? I just wanted to get on here and say a kid, Team Rose and all the rest of them, they're predators. And people can get mad at me and say I'm taking up for this one or that one, but it's just the truth. Just the truth. So I think if you create a community of creators, you should mod them in your chat. That way we can network, market, and share our links. You know, you've been through it too, Joan, of predatorial, the bull crap. And they're still trying to do. They won't stop and then wonder why they getting attacked. Or people's coming to their senses and not wanting to fool with them. I've been on here for over an hour. I'm fixing to get off here and find me something to snack on. I just wanted to say that. I'm guilty. I was guilty of it too, but you don't call kids names like that. And if you don't call their ex-husbands, it's none of your business. And Jimbo admitted it on live that he called, and damn if Nick didn't, or Lips didn't too. Hey, Moose Knuckles. He wouldn't mod any new creators. Are you a mod for him, Real Gypsy? Not that it matters. I just stay curious. I don't care, but hey, Moose Knuckles. I bet you Rose still didn't go live. Which exactly, I noticed that, Joan. Oh Lord. My goodness. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. What did I miss? Yeah, they don't like the truth. They sure won't. They'll be pissed at me. But it's the truth, ain't? And the stuff like what happened yesterday was not staged with with the daughter. I'll call that out too. Dark to light, be safe. Have a good day. Be safe. Gypsy, the problem is that the creator end up doing something stupid. You kind of got to go down with them. If you were a mod, people hear them. Yeah, they learn. That's true too. I mean, because somebody mods for somebody else shouldn't. I mean, that's why I say people can do what they want to. I mean, everybody's welcome. Just like I started going to start Sunday, and I've got to stop because I'm trying to quit cussing so much, or period, or hollering and carrying on and stuff. But that's just like the kids don't need to be mentioned. I'm not going to be doing it. I just like whenever I've got another channel I'm starting, and I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing over here, but I'm going to go a different way about it. I'm not going to be getting aggravated and stuff and cussing and carrying on, which I do cuss. I try not to, but it's hard. But all the craziness, like if somebody comes in here, like that one threatening a while ago over I'm not going to. I'll just get them out of here. I don't know if anybody got blocked them or not, but I, I'm a mod with 700,000 subs and crew very careful. Yeah, you have to be safe. I mean, I've got myself into messes. Give me just a second. I've had rogue mods. I had one block 180 something people. Over 180, I believe, if I remember correctly. Uh, what's the name of it? Oh, you are right, Joan. So I guess I'm gonna get off from here, guys. Here in a minute or two. Well, let me see something. Hang on. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. If one of my mods wants to drop the links, the real Gypsy Soul and Moose, I mean, yins are welcome to. I'm gonna stay on here for a little while, Moose. I'm just gonna sit here and chit chat. Yeah, I went to the health update. I definitely a diabetic, and I guess it's where I was sick, but not my A1C, that's diabetic. My white blood count. Okay, Moose Knuckles, I'll check it out. So if somebody could drop the link in my chat, or I'll look you up, Moose Knuckles. My white blood count is messed up, but they're thinking it from where I did have pneumonia, but I'm going to go back to the doctor. We're going to see it, check it out some more, and all that good stuff. So it has been confirmed that I'm going to have to watch, which I've been trying to watch what I eat. I've been using all that good stuff. Hey, Moose Knuckles, comment on one of my last one of my videos so I can find you. Like I said, I've started another channel and I'm going to try, and it's called King of the Streets 5.0. And I'm going to be fine, but we have to get it figured out. And my kidneys, I have to watch that too. I've got another medicine that I got to be, it's going to be coming. I have to take. And whenever I go back to the doctor, we're going to figure out my medicines for my sugar. Thank you, Joan. And which I go back to 1st of November to my heart doctor. So, and my cat, if anybody wants to donate, can. They don't have to. But I think it's okay to tip. But like on the people is wanting to take up donations to send to Florida whenever they couldn't even help their own hometown or whatever the case may be. There's been a lot of that going around. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate you. And and if any of my other mods is watching, let me know if you want to be a mod still. Joan, I do appreciate you, but you seem like you're the only one here helping. And the other ones has helped, but I don't know if they're here today. There's one other one. And I'm going to have to get me some mods that'll actually do what Jones are doing, keep the riffraff out of here, because I'm going to stop cussing, like I said. And if they come in here acting stupid, just boot them. And that goes for and I'm curious, since I've got my other channel linked to StreamYard, do I have, and it's called King of the Streets 5.0, will I have to make new mods or will I have the same mods? Does anybody know that? Thank you, Moose Knuckles. I'll look you up. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate that. I don't know, Moose, but everybody, that's like I said. Do you know, Moose, if I've got another channel I want everybody to subscribe to. It's going to be different, and I'm going to take, I'm going to start doing something on Wednesday night and Sunday night, and maybe a few other nights on my other new channel. It's called King of the Streets 5.0. I'm going to get it going. And Hope, do you know? So I've got it linked to that. How will I get mods there? And I've got it linked to StreamYard. How does that work? Well, you will have to make new ones. How will I do? So I'll go through YouTube on my other channel and make it. Is that what you're saying? Does that make you see what I'm saying? How you doing, Hope? Nothing's happened. It's just I'm going to start another channel for, and I'm needing to make new ones, I believe, go through YouTube. Okay, I'll go through YouTube and check it out, and I'll have to get people to subscribe, or I'll find people and comment on their videos, and some of you guys so you can find me and see if I can't do it that way. But it will be linked. Okay, Joan, thank you guys for the information. I didn't know how it worked since I was on StreamYard. I'm going to do my first live Sunday at 10 o'clock, I think. John, I want you there. So, and Hope, if you want to be one, then can. Moose, I've got to have some mods. But on that channel, if I come in our cut, but I'm stopping it on this one too for myself. No hollering, no cussing, and all that crap. Okay, John. Just ask whomever you want the mod to show up in a live, and you can mod. Okay, thank you. I'm going to take this channel in another direction, and I'm doing this to better my life and hopefully to reach out to other people. And Hope, whenever you commented on Roger's post, I didn't want to just come out. I'm glad you did. Because I know that there's people been trying to help them, and it's just an ongoing thing. Thank you, Moose. And there's resources out there that will help. I just don't understand why people won't do it. And what didn't make sense to me is, why would you go back? You was at one place. You was at one place. Your husband didn't know where you're at. But though he finds out where you're at, and you go back to a place that he owns, that don't make no sense. Well, how do I drop my link? I ain't never done that either. Hey, Moose Knuckles, do you know how to drop a link? If I mod you, will you drop my link? I can't figure out. I'll be right back, Moose. I'm gonna mod you, and Hope, are you a mod for me? I can't remember. Nothing against you, Joan. You said we can't find it, and I don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna go mod you, Moose Knuckles. If you don't care, thank you, Joan. Thank you. Thank you. And if somebody comes in acting crazy and cussing and carry on, just get them out of here. Just get them out of here, because I'm not going to have it. They can holler, I'm blocking or whatever, but for the other channel, Thank you. Thank you, Joy. You may be. Thank you, guys. Hang on, guys. I'm back. Thank you. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Joan. I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to take and you're a predator, Jimbo. That's all they are way around it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'm listening to Jim Blow.
Quit talking about it. Do it. All these online lawsuits, all these YouTube lawsuits that I've heard from, ain't none of them never netted no money.
Who cares? You claim that you think you're above the law, Jimbo. You're above the law, you think.
I please have that Cubs hat. And I'm like, any Pats, I'm not letting you have my Cubs hat. And I'm not letting you have my Dallas Cowboys hat. So stop. I know you're a big fan of both.
You hear the way he's talking to people?
Who parted with Donna? I ain't even gonna say. I ain't even gonna say. I don't want to give them the time of day. It's it was a shock to me, sorta, to hear it going on, like to hear who they were taking up for. They were saying that I was protecting somebody. That would be a narrative, wouldn't it? Right, Mr. Lady. Right on the money. People love bringing up the past.
It ain't the past. It's the right now. You do it every day. Do it every fucking day, every day.
I don't hear faking around. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Pictures of her elbow. See the other elbow. That Cowboy.
12 is 12, no matter how you look at it. They think it's okay. He thinks it's okay. It ain't okay. He said, oh, it's just the past. No, it's right now. Yins are doing it.
They used to get around and say somebody's wearing a Tennessee hat. I said, I'd like to have two of those hats.
Exactly, Hope.
But you know, like Tennessee, yeah, I'd like to have two of them. One to poop in, one to cover it up with.
Let's listen at him for a
I know why
minute.
you pee on it. Keep it safe.
He's
Learn
whining.
way, right?
He says he ain't, but he's a whiny ass.
But this creator,
Get some good internet, Jimbo.
obvious.
Me either, Hope. Me the fuck either. Me either. See, it's so easy, dude. No normal human beings would be attracted to a 12-year-old at that age. You're right.
All that research, you turn it on, and you turn on YouTube and you pop it up and you see your name everywhere. Involved in somebody else's stuff.
Well, quit running that suck.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, 4:28 p.m. on Friday afternoon, September the 30th. I have been dishonest about people to try to help them, not about them, but for them. Been dishonest for them, and I'm not gonna do it anymore.
He's being
I'm not
dishonest.
gonna be dishonest for anybody else ever.
See, guys, he's a liar. It goes to prove it.
And this week, I was asked.
It's fucking buffering bad. Excuse my language.
To be dishonest, and I said no.
All right, Hope. Thank you. See, guys, he just admitted that.
And by the end of the week, it's not gonna do it.
He just admitted to lying to help people. See, it's coming out.
Make a clip out of it. Jimbo tells a lie.
That's all you do is a fucking liar.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there ain't nobody on YouTube that can tell.
See what I mean, guys? He knows he's getting caught up with, guys. Everything I posted, I've had receipts for. Just go look. There's shit I've got receipts for I've not put back.
I've sat and watched other creators make up old face lies on me.
But whenever it comes,
And other people sit and swallow it. Like, oh my God, really? The cops were at your house. They came there, Jimbo. No. CPS was at your house. No, it wasn't.
he just admitted he lied to help people.
Just because
He's a liar, and it's coming out. And I bet you he's talking about Ernie.
Yeah, I'll keep everybody secret. Really, I'll make it. It's not really secret. Probably just information that keeping people safe. And really, all it does is come back to bite you. But then you get caught. You get caught up in it. And, better start recording too, because I will only don't call who you were protecting. Don't worry, I got you covered. I can record that too. It's so hard for me to record a phone call because to go in there and borrow somebody else's device and record it with their device and then transfer it or email it to my device. And it's just, I would rather.
He's lied several
I'd rather not.
times. Several times.
I got a phone call today. I'm not going to say who it's from. It's very brief, very to the point. And I'm almost, well, I'm 99.9% positive that this person I talked to today records everything, including phone calls. So, you know, I didn't say anything that I didn't want, you know, repeated. Even though I do think that things were said that you know, could be used for drama. I don't think it will be, but you know,
Exactly, John. After
people
he said he
do
is
this
wanting to.
recording and all this stuff anymore to protect themselves, and that isn't that a sad state of affairs we live in? Ain't that sad? Like when you get a phone call or you call somebody, you gotta record it to protect yourself. Man, what happened? What happened to trust? Jimmy put some clothes on Amazon wish list today. All right, Jimmy. Did you
He lies constantly. He
change
just
your-
admitted it.
when somebody last night was trying to send you something and it only gives them the option to send it to themselves. Yeah, I think I got it right. Anyway, you need to go into your wish list and somehow fix the settings, get somebody to help you to where it's delivered.
Especially after Ernie, he said Ernie wanted to stuff his daughter in his trunk and he has him over there.
Well, Kentucky's a
See, listen,
one-party consent state, so
he thinks he's above the law.
they can record me all they want. As long as the recorder knows that they're recording, and they obviously know. So, yeah, I'm not sure what. And honestly, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's a sad state of affairs.
Jimmy from the Bayou, people's give him information too, and he ain't helped himself. Not that I'm against helping people, but if people gives you resources, you take it and use it if you can.
There's some tapes out there with, you know, and I've never said anything about this publicly, but isn't there some recordings with a creator from California and his friend who also resides in California and is in California a two-party state where both parties have to consent? I mean, it's out there. You can it can be the law all you want, but to actually
Looking for ways to get out of shit. Listen at him.
once it's put on the internet, it's there. It doesn't matter if somebody had consent or not, it's there. Danny Mitchell knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right, E-Pass, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, if anybody wants to record me, like, it may hurt some feelings, but it will, you know, it'll be how I feel. Yeah, Danny Mitt, 616, not on the, not during the live stream, okay? Y'all, Danny Mitchell on 616, you guys can talk behind the scenes, email, text, whatever. Oh, I just got a text from the person who I thought was recording. Thank you. They weren't recording me. But what I was saying was, you know, it's to be expected these days, right? Let's see.
Oh, Jimbo. And these same people puts down BDAC every day for no reason. They attacked BDAC, and BDAC come out, and they don't like the truth. Period.
All right. But they weren't recording me, so that's. But what I was saying was, you know, you got to pretty much expect it. Like, how many people, you know, record every single thing? Like, it's always there. Yeah, I gotta figure that out too, Judo. I know you have to. I know you have to. Judo, you'll have to go in.
Like click on where you can accept a gifted membership, and then I will make a membership available. I'm not sure if I can just give it directly to you or if I put it in the chat and then you get it. If it's that way, then maybe I'll just do a live, private live or something. Just have you in there so that way somebody don't just snatch it up. Yeah. Oh, Danny, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know 100% what you're talking about, you know, and that was the one I was talking about too. I just don't, you know, I didn't mention any names because we don't, you know, we don't need all that spilling over in here. There's enough spilling over in here already, you know. So, yeah, and I think that, you know, situation is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Who's my boy? Are you saying because the man in that situation is my boy?
He should be ashamed of himself.
Is that your question? I don't know if am I missing something? Oh, Judo's my boy, or are you talking about? I'm lost. But if you're talking about California situation, no, I consider the female a closer friend than the male in that situation. So there.
See, he does that shit right there, but go mocking somebody.
Yeah, that's
we camp out in their heads.
Definitely not my boy. Not at all. Anyway, so there's a little nugget of drama for the weekend. Anyway, like I said, tonight we're going to have some, different kind of games. You have to opt in to do it and then buy it, and YouTube gives it anonymous. Well, when it comes down to that, I'll just send you the $5, Judo, and you can just buy it yourself. I know some of I don't know if it's still that way, but it was recently when you went to buy a membership, YouTube was giving half off. I don't know how that works because it wasn't, wasn't anything I was aware of. It was just something that YouTube did. Jimbo, I think I got it fixed. I didn't have a shipping address on there. I think it's fixed. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Yeah, we had one person in particular that was trying to send something last night, but if they send it to their house and then they send it to you, then that's paying for shipping twice. Well, all right. So as far as any other creators, I'll go, and I don't know if there's enough people in here to see it. I'll leave it up for people to watch. But if you have any questions about a creator, how they're doing, where are they? I don't know. Unless it's one of my friends, like that I actually would see in real life, that shots fired in Texas at the Ascension Seton Hospital. Oh my gosh. Hey, just legs. Hey, Erica. Is it Suter? Man, what's wrong with people? Why do you think people do that? Besides being mentally unstable. And there's a lot of mentally unstable people that don't run around shooting people. Oh, did you gift a membership, Fluffy? Well, that is cool. Thank you. End times, could be, buddy, could be. You in Florida? No fear? I agree, mystery lady. It's in trouble. Well, we thank you for being here, whether you are silent or whether you join in the chat. I appreciate it. We appreciate you being here. That's another thing. It's like, unless the subscriber is like dogging on, a creator, I think subscribers should be off limits. Now there's different. There's a difference in, let's say, Amber, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. There's a difference in, let's say, Amber Robinson and BDAC, right? Amber Robinson doesn't go chat to chat trying to initiate or rile up drama with a creator. So I think subscribers who just contribute with their thoughts and healthy contributions to the chat should be off limits. And I think YouTube should do something about that. Like, unless creator is addressed by that subscriber in a negative way, they shouldn't be, because creators have, the seat, the view. We can say what we want. We can silence you on our channel anyway. You shouldn't be able to do that. No Fear Myrtle Beach. Judo lived in Myrtle Beach area for a few years. Myrtle Beach is kind of rough too, right? Or there's a rough part of it, right? Like lots of crime. It's getting hard at the beach. Oh goodness. So now,
Well, that's enough of that. That goes to show you that he's lied to help people. So that goes to show you back out what I brought up earlier. Ernie's tried to get him to make false documents several times. So there, he wants to make fun of people and can't keep their names out of his mouth. It just people's figuring him out. 12 is 12, Jimbo. No way around it. So you guys, I've done been on here over an hour and something. You guys want to donate. It'd be very appreciated. If you want to tip, if not, that's fine. You guys, like I said, I've got my other channel going. I'm going to do, I may do a test live tonight on it just to. Exactly, John. And he just admitted that he lied to help people. People's figuring him out. That's why. And we're going to, just like Griff and all the rest of them, they're predators. Everybody I've talked to today is predators. And no, I'm not saying Nicolina's a predator. I'm just saying everybody else that's coming against kids, saying shit about kids and vulnerable people, they're predators. And if, like I said, there's my Venmo, my PayPal, Cash App. If you want to donate. It'll be put towards gas and medicine. But mainly gas right now because I've got medicine. So, and my StreamYard is not free. I do got I ain't going to lie, I got the $25 one. And you guys have a good day. And I may go live from my other one tonight, do a test run. And I hope to see you guys there. Hope, Joan, everybody that's subscribed to me will see it. You guys have a good day. And Joan, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. And I appreciate you guys. And we got to step up for what's right because we can't let them, we're not going to let them, they cannot win. They're predators. They're predators. Claiming people's had died. Bob and Horry, that's another couple of predators. And Bob and Lori, they're all linked in together. They don't know when to shut up. They can't keep their names out of their mouth. They're looking for new ways to scam every day against me and everybody that's coming out against them. And that's, they've come out against me. Oh, we're going to sue. Well, hey, it is whatever. You're right, John. Predators never win. Innocent people like us, we're going to stand tall and because we put out the truth. Exactly, John. Exactly. You know, you've been through it. Anna's been through it. Trainwreck's been through it. I've been through it. And everybody on this side that's coming out against the predators has been through it. But leave kids out of it, Team Rose. Leave your kids off of YouTube, Jimbo, that's dressed like that. Quit letting the people that's vulnerable be attacked by the predators. So you guys have a good day. And I appreciate you guys. You want to donate for anybody that wants to help me? Fine. If not, fine. You guys have a good day. I'm going to go live. If I do, it'll be about 8 o'clock on my other channel. I'll put it in my community post here in a few minutes. Have a good day.